Good morning, everyone. My name is Carrie, but my friends call me Care Bear. Welcome to my game den. If you'd like to come one of my kitty cups, hit the subscription button down below and turn on the notes to let you know when I upload a new video. Now, if you'd like to help me defeat the YouTube algorithm gods, and who wouldn't, we are going to get some giant buffaloes. Don't ask where I'm getting them. As always, that's my secret. We're getting a couple of the rocket launchers. And we might go with a couple of cyber demons just to be sure. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you like to do it the easy, laid back, relaxed way, simply grab your snack, sit back and watch the show. Drop a comment, a like, and a possible share. It'll really help my channel grow, and I appreciate it. And for those who have been here since basically you found me, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here with me. And for any new ones that have come here now, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you got anything that you got going on right now and you're a little stressed about, a little worried about it, or just hoping for something, and you'd like me to keep you in my thoughts, just say a little prayer for you, just drop it down below. You don't have to go into great detail, as I always say. Or if you just want to share something, maybe you found that old toy from back in the day that you always wanted but can never buy because your parents didn't have the money or something, and now you have the money and you found it in a vintage shop or something and you're getting it. By all means, tell me about it. I'd love to hear about it. Now, we were back with Minecraft Mania Monday, and this will be recorded on Saturday though. Let's go back to Strickland, and we got to finish doing some works on what we have. So we got to do the bottom part, and I've considered creating kind of like almost like a little dungeon area there, and putting creatures down there so they can study them. And they can share the space in between. I was putting up walls, as you can see. Interesting looking, huh? I decided to go with that color. Anyway, let's see. Yes. Alright, we need to place a wall here, I think. Yeah. What was that? I have no idea. Okay. So that should be that one. That one. Hold on. Oop, nope. Excuse you. I might make this like into a training area instead for all the guys. Or maybe into like a place for them to have I'm thinking maybe oops, that's a door, so I gotta skip that. That would be that one, so that means the purple starts here. Well, actually no, purple, that, purple, that color, purple, this color. Okay, so we gotta skip that one. If we wanted to match up. But maybe I'll make this like into like maybe a soccer field. And I think what I'm going to do is put the blue here. Which is 5. I was going to make one wall one wall an accent wall just for the heck of it. Just to see what it looks like. If I don't like it, I can always take it down. You know what I'm saying? So how's everybody's day going? What y'all got going on? It's about the end of May and June will be starting soon. So we are almost halfway through the year already. Oh my gosh, where does the time fly? It seems like it goes so slowly, but then in the blink of an eye, it's like... Okay, so now let's switch to 4. This might take a little while. Alright. Anyway, so what is everybody's thoughts lately? Why does this kind of look like a DNA strand? Have you ever seen the DNA strand? The way they show it on science and stuff? Okay. That one. Okay. Oop, nope. Come on. No. Nope. Ooh. I may mess up there. Oh well. It'll survive somehow. Okay. Yeah, so what are y'all's plans for the summer? Is anybody going on vacation? I know things are really expensive. Are y'all going to do like a staycation? Yeah, I think I messed this one up. Hold on. I think I need to refix this. Yeah. Okay. So. Because that should be okay. Solid, then this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. And 2. Nope, nope. Okay. I mean, personally, I'm not sure. We'll probably do a staycation. But we got a little swimming pool. It's not very big. It's actually quite small. It doesn't even come up to my hip. I think, just maybe to my thighs, and I'm only 5'3". Okay. Yeah, okay. Oop, hold on. I don't know why I keep skipping that part. Yeah, but it's been hot here. I'm hoping for some rain at some point. Like a thunderstorm, something to help cool it off. But sometimes it does that. I need to check the weather. and see how the weather is. Okay, yeah. Um, is if you're not going on vacation, where do you usually go on vacation? Do you never go on vacation? If you do usually go on vacation, but you are like um not doing it this year because of prices and stuff. Where do you usually go for vacation? Like, y'all go to the mountains? You don't have to give a specific place you go. Like, you don't have to name a town or anything because I understand privacy and I respect that. But I meant, like, do you go to the lake? Do you go to a cabin? Like, in the mountains? Do you choose that? Um, or do you like going to the beach? Or do you have, like, several different places that you like going that are just, different places? Because I think it really depends. Because do you like to go like big places like Disney World, Disneyland, Epcot Center, not Epcot Center, but um, you know, like MGM, things like that, like big amusement parks? Is that your kind of style of vacationing, or maybe you like to rent a boat out or rent a beach house out? What kind of vacations do you like? Do you like going to big cities and maybe visiting some of the sites there, like New York? Go see the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, kind of thing. Oops. Hold on. That's the wrong thing. Or do you like more quiet places like the country? Like maybe a cabin by a river or a lake that you can go fishing. Maybe you like camping and hiking. That's good too, Or do you stay too busy with like if you have kids, do you stay too busy with like sporting events and other things to bother to go on vacation because they're so busy with stuff? Because some people do that. Some people don't have enough money no matter what to go on vacation, so they make a staycation. I've done that plenty of times, and I had to make things for my kiddos to keep them busy. So we made on like slip and slide. Uh, we you can take some PVC pipe and you can hook some pool noodles to it and poke some holes in part of the pool noodle. And uh, hook it to the PVC pipe like in a arc kind of way, and then hook a hose up to it and turn it on and make it like a little uh, car drive through wash thing. They can, like, if they're real little, they can ride the little ride on cars they have them. If not, they can just kind of run through it underneath it and stuff and get wet and things like that. When I was a kid, now this was just me. When I was a kid, we actually dug in the yard about 2 2 feet, maybe 3 feet down. And then we lined it with this big black tarp, plastic, thing. And we put stones around the outer edge to hold it in place, and then we filled it with water so we could play in it. We got in so much trouble because we were like in a, it was some of us, the kids, neighborhood kids who did this, mind you. We got so much trouble because we lived in a trailer park at the time. And they had a pool. They were like, why did you do this? It's like, well, because there's no adults there to watch us right now. So, because you couldn't go swimming without an adult to watch you. And which is a smart thing, of course, because you need somebody to keep the kids safe, But it was so funny. We got in trouble for it, but it was a blast, We used to, now, this is when I was littler, that, we, during some time when we lived out in the country part with my grandpa, we'd help in the garden to grow things and plant things and also pick things. But when we get bored, the neighbor next door had a pond on their thing, and we took our grandma's and grandpa's metal wash tub. We put it in and climbed in and used it as a boat. Oh my gosh. We got in so much trouble for that too. Mom was like, you could have drowned. I'm like, I can swim. What if there's snakes? Well, if it bites me, it'll probably die first. I ain't having none of that. You know what I'm saying? We used to play and this was before we had things like Nintendos, when the first one came out. Atari and things like that. Long before that, mind you. For those who may be listening and who did not grow up that way, I assure you, it was not easy. We had to come up with creative ways to do stuff. Because basically our gaming system was twigs, dirt, mud, and I don't know if you know these. We have these trees here, and they have this hard thing on them that some of them are spiky, and they get hard. And we would often climb up the trees. At least I would. Like, especially if my brother and his friends were being mean and aggravating me. Right? Or had been picking on me. And the thing was, I was a skinny little all knees and elbows little thing, right? And I would literally climb up these trees because I knew when they'd come around usually. Excuse you. Oops. When they would come back. So what I would do is I'd climb up there and I'd gather a bunch of them while I sat on the smaller branches, ones that they can never possibly climb on, right? And then when they showed their face, I sit there. I would wait till they started passing below the tree. I started bombarding them with them, throwing them at them. And they were like, hey, what is that? And they'd look up and see me and it was like, stop that. I was like, nope, next time you won't bother me, will you? And I kept throwing them at them. And they had to run to my dad. They had to run to Big Remy. That was his name. At least that's what my mom called him. And the thing was, he if he was there, he would come out there. That was if he was home already. And he'd be like, "Why are you throwing those things at them?" And I'd tell him they were picking on me earlier, and I was sick and tired of it, so I'm giving them a taste of their own medicine. And he was like, "Did y'all pick on her earlier?" And they'd be like, "No." And I'd tell them what they did. And I was like, "You gonna sit there and lie?" And they're like, they wouldn't answer because they knew dang well they were lying. And it was like, "This is why you don't piss her off. This is why you don't make her mad. This is why you don't do those kind of things to her, because she will get you back. Look at her. She's up that tree like a dang squirrel. You think you can climb up there and get her? You think you can climb up there and get her? No. Y'all will fall from those branches. She won't. She's light as a feather up there. And she's got a position over y'all." You're like, "She's got to come down sometime." That's true. She does got to come down sometime. But you don't know the patience of that child. She has more patience on waiting for karma to come get you, or bringing you karma, and you won't even be. You'll get too tired and you'll go home yourself at some point before she will. Which was funny because it was true, because I could sit up there all day long. Even with having bladders, I would hold it. I would hold it till I was blue in the face. If I had to. You know what I'm saying? And they waited. They waited hours for me to come down. And I was just climbing around up there and picking more and throwing them at them. They had to get out of my reach. And we're like, oh my God. She's so annoying. I was like, "Well, how do you think I feel? I gotta put up with y'all." Alright. Let me finish this part. And then I can go ahead and finish the, and we can pull back and look at the blue part, as opposed to the purple part. Ooh, I like the contrast. I do like the contrast. I might change that one over there. I might change that one over there to a different color too. So that way it like represents each team's goal. Side of the thing. You know what? I think that's exactly what I'll do. I will do that. I will do that. I will definitely do that. I'm going to pick a different color for that. That's what I'm going to do. And one side will be one team side of it, and another side will be the other team side. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And that way, okay, I don't care about this. Okay, now let's finish this part off. Oop, hold on. Oop, nope, come on. I do have to put, okay, I think 1, 2, 3, okay, 1, 2, 3, okay. Ooh, nope, hold on. Okay. Yeah. That's going to be a bit of a pain, huh? know that's going to look a little weird, but it'll do. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of this here because I want something else instead, because I like the idea of having different color sides, so that way it becomes like this team is this side and this team is that side. You know what I'm saying? Okay. First we need to go to concrete. That side's blue, so I'm thinking, let me see what we got in terracotta. Let's go with orange. And we'll do orange here. Okay. And that side will be, it might be hollow tees, it might be ATs, don't know. I know, I just put this up, I did all that work, and now I'm tearing it down. I know. But anyway, yeah, I could swim like a fish starting at an early age. I started reading at an early age, to be honest. And I'm not saying that to brag, I'm just sharing information, you know, a little FYI about myself. I actually started school late due to the fact that my birthday, as y'all know, is in October. So, come on. Oops, heck, I messed up. Hold on. What is it? Where was it? Purple. 3. Okay. Just wanted to fix that real quick. Okay. I don't know what that sound was, but I didn't like it. I did not like it one tiny bit. Yeah, I'm going to make this into an area for them to play. I'll have to look up a picture of it at some point. Right now, I just want to get started on the walls. Oops. Please. Okay. Now I need this one. Okay. Yeah. But when I was younger, my mom, y'all know my mom passed away in 2022. 3 days from my birthday. Anyway, she used to take me to a library that was about a quarter of a mile or away. We would walk to it, and I would get out, check out a bunch of books. And this is before I could go to school. And I would actually, before I even started reading, I would get books down. And unlike some kids that would like draw on them or color on them and basically, you know, destroy the books, my mom said I was always very gentle with the books. I was always careful, very curious. I even took big books like Big Remy's medical books that he had. Not that he was a doctor or anything. He just had them. I'm not quite sure why. He just did. I also read like first aid handbooks and things like that. But yeah, we would go there and we'd get a bunch of books, and I would read them on the way home. And it was a nice time. I liked reading, and I still like to read. I just haven't had a lot of time to do any reading whatsoever. But I would read a lot of books throughout the years as a kid because I didn't really have any friends, to be honest. Because there were a lot of people who weren't nice. I got bullied a lot. But to me, going to the library, I loved it because the smell of the books, it was quiet, it was peaceful. Especially when you didn't have a lot of money or anything like we did, we struggled. That was a place I could go and I could travel all over the world in those books. I could be a knight if I wanted to. I could be a queen. I could be a scientist. I could be whatever I wanted to be in those, you know. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and nope. And yeah, so for me it was a free way to travel, you know. My kids don't particularly care for the other way, for reading, to be honest. And I told them if you just give it a chance, you would really love it because you can learn all kinds of things. You can learn new skills, whether they be cooking skills, whether they be survival skills. You can learn so much from a book, and you could travel to so many different places, learn about so many different cultures. I mean, don't get me wrong. As much as I loved reading about different cultures, I do want to travel and experience them because reading about it is one thing, but experiencing it, that really stays with you, you know, in your heart. You know what I mean? I would read a lot of mystery books and different ones like that. I read books that were above my age. And again, I'm not saying that to brag, it's just the way I was. Ooh, I like this. Alright, so this side will be... I wonder if I should write letters out. Right now, I want to get... where's the grass? Okay, that's better. I need to figure out how to make a net. Okay, hold on. I might have an idea. Give me a second to look. Okay, this is Vince Gates. This is okay. We'll use that, and I think we'll use this to make it kind of look like. Hold on. How far? Because we want to give them a little space to run between. So 1, 2. Let's see how far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So about, if we want at least 5 long, so go in about 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And no. sometimes figuring these out is not easy. Hold on. Where is it? Grass block. Hold on, I need to fix it. Okay. So maybe I need to get rid of this. Instead of using wood, I can just use these. So 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think that should be long enough, don't you think? I don't know, does that look like a net? I think it looks more like a net than the fence does, to be honest. Okay, it's gonna need to be wider than that, so. Is that big enough? I think that might be big. Add one more. This way. Okay. Oh, no, no. I think it needs to come out one more at least to make enough room. Okay. And for the top, I want it solid. So let's see. Do I want? Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Hold on. Let me go down. Okay. Go down. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's on 5. So I need to go straight this way. One, 2, 3, 4, and it's 5. Okay. Hold on. Okay, how many? 2, 1, 3, 4. Let me see how many over here. We gotta go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I went how many this way? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, let's just go ahead and do it from here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you go down? And what's it down? Okay. 4. Ooh, hold on. Dadgummit. Okay. Get rid of you. Oh my gosh, can you please? should be the same size, I think. Oh, hold on. It'll do. Okay. Now let's see, for the top, I think we can use, hold on, we can use these slabs. We use quartz slab to be white or pale oak. As the top. Okay, just making sure I got it on top. And this will represent the goal area. This will create the closing goal. Oop, nope. Okay, hold on. You get. Okay, okay. Yay. Okay, there we go, and that's the goalie area. And ooh, hold on. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Maybe, hold on, let me see what I got in this thing. Let's see, yeah, I'll stick with white. I'll definitely stick with white. Okay. But now we have to create some seats. I think, okay, I'm going to need, let's see, oops, nope, not that, close that, quartz brick, okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, hold on. This way, hold on. And this is what I'm doing here is I'm going to create stadium seating. Okay. Okay. And let's see. Okay. not sure how it's gonna look right away. Y'all will have to give me a little bit of time to figure out how I want it to look. Okay, come on. Okay. Out of the way. Okay. So, 2 down here. This will be the first sets of the chairs. These will be the second sets of chairs. That's not right. This should be the second set. Ooh, come on. I'm gonna leave some of these. Because some of these are gonna be like stairs going up. On. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oops, hold on. I don't think that'll matter if I put it there because it's not going to see it. So it's going to annoy me if I do that. Hold on. Me and my OCD and ADHD and everything else that I got. Some things I'm just OCD about, others I'm not. To leave space to walk. I think I need to bring this out a little bit more. Ooh. Oh, be quiet, wherever you are. Okay, hold on, let me go ahead and put this in place. Okay. I don't necessarily... Ooh, no, 3. Oh my gosh. 4, not 3. Okay. Now, okay. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Okay. So that way you can sit down here. People can climb up here, sit here, and have places for their feet, and they're not in the people's backs. Okay. Alright, let's see. How many does it go up? 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I know I gotta get rid of those, and I will. Don't worry. Oops. Just easier to go across and then get rid of them as I go along. Come on now. Okay. 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 Now, come on. Okay, hold on a second. I know I'm being a bit quiet. Just sometimes it's about focusing. When I'm focused on something, it gets a little quiet. And then we'll just put this down here. No, we need this first. Because that way people will have a place to walk and not step on other people. Okay, and then we do this. Okay. Okay, there we go. I wonder if I should have something on. Let me think. Let me think. What I want to do. Where is it? Now we got chain. Okay, there it is. There's chain. One. I say it's about the middle. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. I think that's far enough. Yeah, okay. Ooh, hold on. What is it? What did I do with the other one? Oh, there. There it is. Couldn't see it. Oh, nope. Oh. Okay. So this will be the scoreboard. Or should I hang it at the back? I think I'll hang it at the back. Ooh, hold on. A scoreboard on each side. Nope. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. No. Okay. And what I will do is create quartz block. wanted it on here. Kind of wanted the scoreboard. I guess I don't have to keep score. I mean, it's more friendly gameplay than anything. So, I'm pretty sure there is a line around the, or does it only go to here? Like, I don't know. I think it goes like maybe behind it. At least one. Oops. Okay. Okay. Oops, sorry. Oops, that's too far. Okay, I'm using this as white lines for the, I know it's not going to be perfect, but okay, let me see. Trying to do it as best I can, that is. Okay. Oh, no, not that. Why did I pick that one? Okay. Can you put it down? Okay. Okay. Because I know I have to create like different sections of, okay, hold on. I'm doing it the best I can. Okay, okay, I know it's a little offset, but I can fix that. Ooh, I'm away. Meow. I'm away. Okay. Okay. So that makes it a little more even, I think, on both sides. Okay. Okay. Now hold on, let me look up a picture real quick. I'm done it. Because I want to find a picture, because I know there's a line in between them, but I can't remember if there's a circle too. I can't exactly do a circle. I could do a semicircle maybe. I think that's about halfway. I'm not quite sure. I think it's about halfway. So what I'm going to do is just put an all straight white line, so it separates each team's side. Because I know my boys love sports and they love playing around. So this way, you know, if they don't want to swim, they can go running around on the field. I mean, what do y'all think? Y'all like the field? Do you think it's a good addition to it, where they can come play? You know, and the bottom half being places they can play and enjoy themselves. You know what I'm saying? Got to see what I can find a good picture that I can get a feel for it. I was going to put a scoreboard, but I really don't want to get rid of any of the wall itself. You know what I'm saying? Because then, you know, it's just... It would just be, you know, kind of trouble. Alright, let me see if I can find a proper photo. My goodness. Okay. Soccer field. Come on. This thing is slow to load up. My tablet. Hold on. You want to be as accurate as possible. Images. Okay, so... Alright, so I do need to come out a little bit on that. And that's supposed to be like a semicircle. Okay, hold on. So, down. It's supposed to come out like this. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this. Okay. So it's gonna be somewhat of an area. Okay. I'm trying to get this as accurate as possible. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Don't mess around. Okay. Okay. Now, yes, I think, maybe I need to come out just a little bit further. I can fix the grass in a sec. I think I need to come out just a little bit further for more accuracy. Okay. And then we come out this way. I'll try and go over a little bit. Okay, come out past that. At least, I think this far would be good. Okay, and I went over how many? 1, 2, 3. So, 1, 2, 3. No, okay, so this way. Okay. Okay. Oops, hold on. So that might not be here at all. I don't think this is here at all. Now I can't make a complete circle like they have. I can try and make a semicircle almost. That's kind of a semicircle, but I think, hold on, maybe a little too close, too big. Needs, how many did I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I need to go in. Want how many in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to go in 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. There's that semicircle. Okay, now let's put the grass back on this one. Okay, hopefully this looks more like an actual soccer field, and hopefully if the boys see this video, they will love the soccer field and want to play on it. Unfortunately, I don't have a ball for it, so 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3. How many did it go this way? Hold on. I think it needs to be even. Wait, hold on. Not sure if that's even. Okay, so for this one I need to go into, not the other way around. Okay. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Okay, now it's not going to be perfect, but I need how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I need about 14. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Let me put this down. Okay. Now, need to go over how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I need to go over. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Okay. And do this the way back. Okay. Now I need to go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it was 5. 5. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Now I just need to come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oops. Hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this. There we go. There we go. Now we have a now we have a little soccer field. Not bad. What do y'all think? Y'all think it looks pretty good for a soccer field? Let's see. So there is a line in the middle between them with a circle around them. Hold on. You see? Alright, where the middle is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, shoot. It's gonna be kind of off a little bit. Um, 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 I think I might change. Oops, hold on. Change that to make it a little smaller, and then put grass here. I don't know if, no, I don't like it like that. I hate when things aren't symmetrical. Um, but it's gonna have to not be symmetrical, I guess. About as middle as I can get it. Okay, and I need a circle. I'm gonna skip the circle, to be honest, because I don't have enough room for it. But it's close. It's close to being the middle. It'll do. It'll drive me crazy, but it'll do for now. Okay. Whew. Excuse me. Anyway, so I think that'll be it for today. We got the walls done. We got both sides of the soccer field done. And I do hope y'all enjoyed y'all's time with me. And that y'all remember to be kind to yourselves, be gentle with yourselves. You're not perfect, you're not going to be. Just trying to do better and be better. Learn from your mistakes. And understand the world's not perfect and neither are you. No one in this world has ever been perfect. Just do what you can to better yourself by learning from your mistakes. Well, that's trusting people to, the wrong people, because sometimes we do that. Sometimes we trust wrong people and we get hurt. But, it happens. Just take a lesson from it to be more discerning about who you spend your time with, and always recognize that their actions speak louder than their words, because they can say all the pretty things in the world they want, but their actions will show who they really are. So always pay attention to their actions, okay? Now, I will see you again, my kitty cubs, another time. Also, the one self-love act you're going to do for yourself today, put it down below, my kitty cubs, okay? As for me, I am going to... sorry, I'm a bit tired. I'm going to make me some breakfast, because I definitely need breakfast. I'll see you later, my kitty cubs. Bye-bye. Bye.